You can breathe on your normal pace. Breathe using your normal pace. And use the sounds as the focus point. Your mind starts wandering around, it's okay. But try to use the breathing to focus. Feel the oxygen, the positive oxygen coming in through your nostrils, all the way through your chest, through your lungs, down to the belly, and all the way out again through your mouth. In the count of 3, we all gonna breathe in again through our nose and hold for 5 seconds and exhaling through our mouth. In the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, breathe in and hold and exhale through your mouth and hold. Breathe in and hold. And exhale through your mouth and hold. Breathe in and hold. And exhale through your mouth. Breathe in 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 and exhale through your mouth. Breathe in. And exhale through your mouth. Breathe in and hold. And exhale through your mouth. Breathe in. And exhale through your mouth. Breathe in. Exhale through your mouth. Breathe in. And exhale through your mouth. Now, guys, we're going to go back to our normal breathing pace. You can go back to your normal breathing pace. Listening to the sounds. Imagine yourself in a world without problems, where anything is possible for you. Imagine yourself being able to conquer anything in life that you want. Nothing to stop you. If your mind starts wandering around, use your imagination of being in the world of no problems as your focus point, using the sounds that you are hearing to calm you. Make sure all your muscles are relaxed. No tensions on your body. Your mind starts wandering around. That's okay. Don't try to fight it, but try to park those thoughts aside. Remember, if your mind keeps wandering around, try to use your breath. Use the breathing technique as your focus point. Focus on your breath. Feel your breath coming in through your nose, through your lungs, all the way to your belly. Feeling your belly getting inflated, and all the way back up again, and exhaling through your mouth. Now, guys, in the count of 3, we're going to do the box breathing again. Breathing in through our nose, holding for 5 seconds, and exhaling through our mouth. In the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, breathe in and hold. And exhale through your mouth. Breathe in and hold and exhale through your mouth. Breathe in and hold, exhaling through your mouth. Breathe in and exhale through your mouth. Breathe in and hold and exhale through your mouth. Breathe in and hold and exhale through your mouth. Breathe in exhale through your mouth. Now, guys, we're going to breathe in and hold for 30 seconds. In the count of 3, we all breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And exhale through your mouth. You can now go back to your normal breathing pace. And you can start coming back into the room. Slowly starting to feel your body attached to the mat, the floor. You can start moving your fingers, moving your toes, your legs, and if need to, you can stretch. And at your own time, you can open your eyes. And when you are ready, at your own time, you open your eyes and you can sit up straight. How was that, guys? Hey? How was that? Sure. That's nice. And you, my G? How was it? Yeah? Yeah? Cool. That's what I want to hear. Cool. So, guys, maybe some of you are thinking I'm carrying like one of these tukum. You probably were wondering, what is this? No, we call this a rain stick. And it kind of like, it creates nice sound, especially for meditation. It kind of like creates that beach vibe. That's why probably you're saying you kind of like felt. Yeah. So cool. Thanks a lot, Dizu. Cool.
Enkosi kakhulu bahlali.
No, we're not done. We're gonna move to the. No, we're not done. Cool. I just wanna hear your feedback, guys. So basically, probably just take three or four people. So maybe yeah, we can start with you, Maji. How was your? So sorry, let's just wait for the microphone. Okay, yeah, they're gonna put it on.
Yeah, it's like we came in here, and then we breathed, and then it was like when you wake up, it's different from what it was coming in. So yeah, it was pretty impactful. I never knew that breathing could actually really impact.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was quite amazing. I just want to find out, what do you guys do this regularly? Where, how, when? Exactly.
So basically, we run an academy down in Cape Town called Bridges Academy. So part of our program, we start with mindfulness. So on a daily basis, we kind of like start around the circle, and it's kind of like the school is designed for creatives. And one of the most reasons why we do this is to kind of like get the creatives in the right space of mind in order for them to express and learn, to kind of like start up their days. And then we will kind of like do this as a morning routine. Come in, do the breathing meditation, and then after that, do a check-in because we also focus on creatives coming from a disadvantaged community, and we all know the different challenges that they come from. So we feel that it's very important for us to kind of like understand each person on a daily basis, what their feelings are, or emotions, and then so that we can treat them accordingly. And then after that, we kind of like would move on to journaling, where we start up with like gratitudes, gratitudes, and then after that, moving to the three most important tasks that you want to achieve on the day, because that kind of like helps you to structure your day.
Is that in Cape Town only?
It's in Cape Town, but we're working on getting it here. No, 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 we're working on getting it here
Oh,
at Con here.
no, that was amazing. Who wants to?
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah. So personally, it felt different, as you said, when we walked in. At some point, I couldn't even hear your voice anymore. I fell asleep. I was almost, yeah, that then I had somebody touching me. That's when I realized, oh, I was still meditating. But yeah,
Sure,
it's great.
sure,
It's
sure.
great, yeah.
Cool. Okay. So part of meditating, guys, is to actually try to calm your brain. So yeah.
Okay. Um, I thought I've meditated before, but I realized no, I wasn't doing anything. So I usually listen to rain sounds when I sleep, but I've never actually focused on the way I breathe. And I feel like this was some sort of healing in a way. It took me on a journey. Like I said, I was by the beach dancing. Like when you were saying, okay, you can come back into the room, I actually felt, oh, okay, I wasn't even attached to the floor. And then I'm like, oh, okay. So it's quite interesting, yeah. And I think this is what I'm going to do now when I listen to those rain music. I'm going to focus on my
Cool.
breathing and do it every day, every night, just to close up what I've been doing for the day. And then maybe when I wake up in the morning as well, to start
Oh,
the day.
exactly.
Definitely amazing. Thank you.
And I mean, guys, it helps. It helps with a lot of stuff. I was telling a friend of mine like yesterday before we came down to Cape Town, to Joburg. I kind of like had a muscle problem on my neck, and it kind of like was creating a headache. So I sat down and meditated, and it was over. So I mean, there's different techniques of meditation, and there's another one that we normally do, which is called the Wim Hof meditation, and that you can actually go into ice cold water.
But like with your guys one, the indigenous, like where can we sort of like get it? No, like really, where can we sort of like get? Do you guys are you on Spotify where we can download this? You
A
should
good
think
one.
about that.
Yeah, yeah. We actually just recently started this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
because
thinking
normally
about
we
it,
would use backtrack. But obviously, because also we've got wonderful instruments in Africa, and I feel that they the best to actually do this practice. Hence, like we've started, I've invited to practice start doing
I
this with.
think this one would work, guys. Like, yeah, no, definitely
Cool,
because
that's great.
yeah, you go because it's quite interesting because isn't this like an Asian thing? So
No.
like if like in meditation,
Yeah, but actually, no.
where did it start?
Hey,
Is it African?
no, it's not. It's not African. It's actually it's quite a complicated story.
But I think my point
Okay.
is that it's the collaboration of the two,
Yeah.
the African indigenous instrument
Exactly.
with the method of
Yeah.
meditating. So it's two worlds
Sure.
coming into
Coming
one.
together. Yeah.
I think that's the killer for you guys. Like you need to really have like it on a Spotify playlist where we can download it and then we can actually do this. You know,
Sure. You were asking in that sense. So yes,
Yes.
we are actually going to be recording some music at the library for this stuff.
can we follow you guys anywhere now?
Well, for now, you can just follow us on our social media, or actually follow the academy on through the social media. But we are going to make it available sooner or later.
You got something going here, guys.
Cool. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks. It feels so great. So sorry.
No, just one thing that I'd like to add on. Sometimes we've been doing a lot that is out of Africa. Always use the music of other countries. Look at the beautiful music that we've got and look at the instruments. And if we, as African people, we know who we are, we know where we are going, this is us. This is where we are going. And the British Academy in Cape Town, I'm not too far from, I work a lot with Fosta. And these are the traditional instruments that we're trying to emphasize to all the students that are coming to learn the music. Because I believe that you have to start with your own traditional music before you go to other music. I'll tell you why. I trained myself on a classical trumpet, but I decided to stop because of my father said that, listen, this is not good for you. There's so much African traditional instrument that you can play. Today, I'm known by the world because of these traditional instruments. And if we, as African people, we start learning this instrument, we are not here forever. That's one thing that people must know. And we are not young anymore. And this is the time for us as African people to realize who we are, where we are going. Because these are all handmade. I made them myself. Can you imagine the government if they could put more money onto these instruments, whereby now we can teach in all the different provinces? We are a country in one where we've got everything. It's a matter of who can do these things. I don't want to talk too much. I'll just say to you, thank you very much.
Cool. Thanks, Pratizu. Thanks, man. Guys, time is against us. We definitely just need to change now into our second session, which is a drumming session. Okay, cool. Yes, yes. So, guys, if we can just roll up, okay, we can just roll up our mats, and then quickly just grab a chair. It's three. Cool. I'm not quite sure how we're gonna place the chairs. Thanks, guys. You're not live, Master.
Behind the smile, bangithi ngizamuka uyibalekela lemiswa, bathi ngithanda utshwala, angazi ngizotshela bani, cause umngane ucathi ngithanda ukunakwa, angisakhona kuyimela lento, isolution yami mhlawumbe intaba, ngithi ngiyacela nganya kwethu, ukumbuza injani impilo, ngithi ngiyacela nganya kwethu, ukumbuza yaphila yini mngani wami. Hello, fethu bese ngizwile ukuthi empilweni awuphilanga kahle, sekuphila insuku uyivalele ekameleni nasekhaya bakhathazekile ngawe, okhuluma nami, othetha nami, okhuluma nami, othetha nami, musukufela ngaphakathi wena, yekithuna losakhelo wena, ekhaya bonke babheke wena, awe babe, wena wikazi lami, wena uzalo wami nasobe ngakulahla, wena wikazi lami, wena uzalo wami nasobe ngakulahla, ngithi ngiyacela nganya kwethu, ebungani wakho, ukumbuza injani impilo, ebungani wakho, ngithi ngiyacela nganya kwethu, ebungani wakho, ukumbuza yaphila yini mngani wami. Ikhole yodwa ingawenza umehluko, ikhole yodwa ingamenza shintshe umqondo, ngithi ikhole yodwa ingawenza umehluko.
The edges. I need, yeah. Izzy, can you come this? Come sit here. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, come closer, guys. Thulani, maybe come here so that we balance the end there. And then the others that want to join will join there. How many? You can, Carlo, you can just come. There's a seat there with a drum already. Dizu on it, Mike? Mike? Okay. 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 Cool. Can we? Okay. Is everyone ready? Okay. Cool. Over to you, Dizu.
Okay. People, before we start drumming, first of all, it's good to know where does this drum come from. It comes from West Africa, when West Africa used to be under Sunjata Keita of Mali. Most of West African countries were under Malian Empire. Now, this drum has been around for more than 2,500 years. Yes. It's only that we as Africans, we don't write some of the things and then we know exactly. So it's been around for many, many years, but now this is iron. As you know, that Africans have been making iron, using iron for a long time. Now, the djembe is made out of a goat skin, iron, and the string. And playing of the djembe, you lift it up, you open under, so that you can, when you play in the middle, then the sound can come down. We are going to start with a very, very easy technique, which is Yes? I'm not going to do a call and a response this time. This side, you're just playing that 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 parts together. You still remember your part? You listen too much to them. That's the point. You see now, I did it purple. So this side you're playing. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 1, 2, 3. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. As much as you guys, if you're going to Deep Kloof, don't go any other place, go to Deep Kloof, yeah? Now I'm going to make it more difficult now. We are going to make 3, yes? But it's very easy. Look at, just listen to number 3. That's all numbers, yeah? Yes. But now, that one is not enough for you. I need 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes? That's the part that you're going to be playing. And 4 of you.
No, but don't focus on that. We're gonna get our one. We're gonna get another one.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna get another one.
Yes. Then you guys, you just gonna stick on to the one that you're playing. But one of you must be able to hold and not to lose the rhythm. Okay, now, whenever you happen to forget, because you are the starters, so the starting people, you must be firm because we are depending on you. Because we don't have any drum that is giving us a beat for you to come in. Now the only beat is boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, one has to play his part without. Can you imagine if all of you, I can give you one particular rhythm that we have to play, and all of you are playing all different rhythms? You'll get totally confused. Because now once you start confused, when you are 10, how much more when you are 1? You see? Now, we are all going to do a call and a response now. You play what I play. Yes? You play what I play. So,
It's actually crazy how, like when you're watching other people playing this, you're like, I can do that too.
yes, but you see how beautiful it is, especially when we do a call and a response. That is a way to learn, and to learn very quick, because all of us, we are doing the same thing. Yes, but now, when you play any drum pattern from the djembe, they always start. When you start before you play any rhythm. So, can you do that? Again. One more time. Now I'm going to advance. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry to torture your hands. You know, I'm very, very sorry. But all of us, before we start learning to play drums, people, they really torture our hands, you know? So, where does the drum come from? West Africa? Mali. Yes. 2,500 years. Beautiful, beautiful. So now, I don't have to teach you a difficult, because now we have to make it easy so that everybody can start to understand. When you walk out, you say that, hey, I was playing this, you know, and all that and all that. Now, we are going to do, you know, I've learned most of these things around here in Johannesburg. I came here for 3 weeks, invited at the Market Theatre in the 80s, and then I ended up staying in Johannesburg for 11 years with my band, Amampond. Now, in that 11 years, I used to go to all the places where the migrant workers, you know, are staying and so on in the hostels. And I learned a rhythm, you know, from the Shangaan people used today called the Tsonga, yes? And this rhythm, that side to it, if you can just, you don't do anything, all of you just do, yeah? And you don't change, yeah? Yes. We are going to play different rhythms, yeah? Any questions, people? Any questions? Yes? Nice one. Because also, you know, oh, Sissy?
I have a question.
Yes, Mama.
Is it true that drumming has health benefits?
Yes?
Drumming,
Yeah?
using the djembe drum, it has health benefits. It relieves stress, things like that.
See,
Is it like proven or is it like a theory?
it is proven, Sisi.
Exactly.
Because, sometimes musicians are people who makes people happy first time. When you come to the concert to listen to the musician, first of all, we've got to make sure by the time you go out of the concert or any city hall, you are okay. Because whoever comes to the show, you've got your own problems from home, from somewhere, from work, and so on. But the minute you see the band playing, that band is got to you've got to have the rhythm. Now, the rhythm, you'll always start from the drum. Yes? Now, okay, guys. So, this side, you just play this thing, you don't change. Yeah? They are going to do the same thing, all of them. But what I would suggest, we do it all together. Then I'm going to stop you, you do it, and they do it. So, it's...
All together. Okay.
Oh, yes. So, pata bete boom, ba boom. Ba ba boom, ba boom. Pata pata boom, ba boom. Pata pata boom, ba boom. Puka ta boom, ba boom. Puka ta kuka ta akuka. Take it. Now, guys, you're gonna be playing. Okay, you know what? You remind me at school when the teacher says that, can you do a recitation? Everybody does a recitation part. Some other people, they don't pronounce the words of the recitation. Now this is what I'm hearing now. We were all playing together, but now I can see people, they are muting the drum. So guys, so guys, you play. Let's just do that 1, 3, 4. Take it. Yes, beautiful. Now, you are going to start. They're going to come after you. Ne? They're going to delay just a pulse. Take it, yeah? So, go on. Voila. Now, how do you feel now after you finished playing? You see, this is what I was waiting to hear, my sister. Beautiful, beautiful. So, guys, I don't want to torture your hands more. I'm so grateful and, you know. Is that it, guys?
Yeah, we still have some time, so maybe let's do voice.
Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to do a ne? Okay. Now it's an easy song that you are going to sing. Very easy. Ne? It's Utando Lundahlule. It's when you are deserted by love. It's one of my aunt's song, which she learned from her mother, and then the whole family of Dosin Plakis, we all learned that song. So, Tando Lunda, you follow me. Tando Lunda Hlule, Tando Lunda Hlule, O Tando Lunda Hlule.
Tando lunda hlule,
Utando Lunda Hlule,
tando lunda hlule,
Dilile Luguhamba,
ilile lokuhamba,
Dilile Luguhamba,
ilile lokuhamba,
Eni no Yongo,
eni no yongo,
Eni no Yongo,
eni no yongo,
Utando Lunda Hlule,
utando lunda hlule,
Utando Lunda Hlule,
utando lunda hlule,
Mtaka Mama,
daga mama,
Mtaka Mama,
daga mama,
Dilile Luguhamba,
ilile lokuhamba,
Dilile Luguhamba,
ilile lokuhamba,
Eni no Yongo,
eni no yongo,
Eni no Yongo,
eni no yongo,
Dilile Luguhamba,
ilile lokuhamba,
Dilile Luguhamba,
ilile lokuhamba,
Dilile Luguhamba,
ilile lokuhamba,
Dilile Luguhamba no
ilile lokuhamba nosma,
Dilile Luguhamba nos mama,
ilile lokuhamba nosma,
mama. Eni no Yongo,
eni no yongo,
Eni no Yongo,
eni no yongo,
Dilile Luguhamba,
ilile lokuhamba,
Dilile Luguhamba,
ilile lokuhamba,
Ulile Luguhamba nos mama,
ulile lokuhamba nos
mama. Eni no Yongo,
eni no yongo,
Eni no Yongo,
eni no yongo,
Utando Lunda Hlule,
utando lunda hlule,
Utando Lunda Hlule,
utando lunda hlule,
Mtaka Mama,
daga mama,
Mtaka Mama,
daga mama,
Dilile Luguhamba,
ilile lokuhamba,
Dilile Luguhamba,
ilile lokuhamba,
Woni no Yongo,
woni no yongo,
Woni no Yongo,
woni no yongo,
Utando Lunda Hlule,
utando lunda hlule,
Utando Lunda Hlule,
utando lunda hlule,
Utando Lunda Hlule nos
utando
mama,
lunga hlule losma,
Utando Lunda Hlule nos mama,
utando lunda hlule losma.
mama. Now, would you like to sing this song while I'm playing the instrument? Yes. Can penu ati machiti. Hey.
Is this up?
Si pakula back. So, Yo, yabona ke. This is what I don't want to hear, my God. Woo. So now, I'll sing the song like.
Sorry.
Sorry, just trying to. The pitch is gonna change a bit, little bit higher, you know? Okay. I'm trying to figure out to sing that pitch now. I've got to tune this, my God. Okay. Still remember the lyrics, eh? Pardon, madam? The instrument is called Oadi. Oadi, yes. It's an instrument that is played by the Nguni people, not only by the Xhosa-speaking people only, by the Nguni people. And you know, where I come from, in Pondoland, this instrument is a very, very secret instrument. It's an instrument that was used right deep in the rural areas where women, you know, would not go to be seen by a gynecologist. But now we had our own gynecologists that were checking the women whether their babies are moving in their stomach. Now, there's a special rondavel where all those men who've got problem of their babies not moving, they're going to be taken in the rondavel and there'll be an old lady that is going to be playing this instrument. This instrument is going to play right in your stomach. The vibration of the string and the calabash, when it comes to your womb, then the kid start to kick, then you know that you're okay. That was the time before the country was colonized. But now, some parts of Africa, you don't find that because people were too westernized. You know? In Africa, we had certain things that we cure without a person seeing a doctor by musical instruments. But now, all that information is gone. And if you don't call me back to come to Johannesburg, you'll be left out. Because I was telling you. And yes. And I'm not going to, yes. And I'm not going to say a lot of things because I want you to call us back to come to Johannesburg. Yes, with the information, because now I'll be bringing more instruments where you learn more. You know, because I play more than 40 to 45 different instruments. Typically traditional instruments. You know? So it's because of I attended a lot of symposium across the globe. That what's really helped me, and I've traveled quite a lot.
Oh, by the way, guys, he's a professor at UCT for African music.
Fosta. And you know, my sister, the other thing that I forgot, women, when they cut the calabash, they always size their breast before cutting the calabash. And the instrument is mainly performed at night only. And is only performed by well-grown women, not by young ladies or young girls. And because, as you know, we are stubborn to go to bed, you know. And our mothers and grandmothers, this is the instrument they will play for us before we go to bed. As you know, in other nations, people, they read books before you're a child, no? Some African people, they play an instrument or they sing. That is why most of us, when we are born, people, they say that, hey, Africans, they've got so many rhythms. It's because of this instrument, you know? uthando lundahlule,
Uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lungahlule,
uthando lundahlule
uthando
nosma,
lundahlule
uthando lundahlule nosma.
uthando lundahlule losma.
Heli no yongo,
Heni no yongu,
heli no yongo,
heni no yongu,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule nosma.
hlule losma.
Heli no yongo,
Heni no yongu,
heli no yongo,
heni no yongu,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule nosma.
uthando lundahlule nosma.
Heli no yongo,
Heni no yongu,
heli no yongo,
heni no yongu,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule,
uthando lundahlule
uthando
nosma.
lundahlule.
Wow. So, when my aunt learned this song, she started to have the polio and she couldn't walk properly. And then now the mother decided to teach her these main major instrument of the Xhosa-speaking people. Uwadi, umkhube, and inkinge, and istolotolo. We never had any instruments except those 4 instruments. A drum, also, we never made a drum out of wood, Xhosa-speaking people. We waited for the other brothers who come from overseas, and they started bringing the drum, metal, and then we started playing, making the drums. But around people from here, north, vendors and so on, other people, they've been making drums all their lives. We never had those instruments. And these are the instruments, main major instruments. So when she could not walk, and then now, also the boyfriend decided to leave her. And then she stayed at home and she played this instrument all her life, up until she decided that, no, now I don't want to play music again. And I went home, you know, she had no money, nothing. I said that I've got to record all your music, then you can get royalties. Today, you listen to yesterday. If I did not record, my aunt wouldn't even know what to sing. This is what I'm doing, you know. This is what I'm also doing with Bridges, you know. Because as a person, the music, I didn't compose and do all these things. I learned from the people. Now one has to plow back. So that is why I like to work with the Bridges, because there are so many different people, singers and so on, who are doing all these things. And I'm telling you, you just watch in a year's time what is going to be happening there in Cape Town. If you don't come to Cape Town, bring me here.
Short us, we've got 5 minutes. Do you want to
Okay.
maybe play in the...
Okay, it can't be.
Are you go up?
Yeah?
Oh, nas.
If man, okay, so. Oh, Fosta, Sabke Fosta. This one is called Ndingidi. Yes. Ndigidi. Yes. This instrument, if you look at it, think of Sahanguru, of the Sotho people, Tswana people, you know, because it's made out of a tin, oil tin, and it's being flattened, old one, and then you've got a long stick, yes, and then you've got a horse tail, which you play with. But this one now, this is a siso. a sisal comes from alu. When you take the alu, you will get this. Yes, you see? Hey, you're doing something. This is what that exactly. Yes. Now, I always say to people, it's when the African people, when they invented the instrument, they never thought that maybe there will be another instrument that's going to be made after this one. But look at the 4 fingers that I'm using, yeah? It's 4 fingers. Yeah? Yeah? Yes. Yes.
That's where it comes from.
Now, if you have 4 string of the violin, obviously you are going to use your 4 fingers, no? Now, listen to this now. Okay. You see? Hey, people, let me tell you, man, make no mistake, never underestimate the African people when they started making this instrument, man. They knew exactly that there will be people that are going to follow, because when this instrument was made, I was not born yet, you know. But now, because of I learned this instrument from lots of different people around, especially from East Africa, you know, and West Africa. So I wish you could see my student where I teach. There's 20 of these, yeah? And we do an orchestra. Those harps that you see, those bows with this, you will be mesmerized, man. You know? That is why I've got a lot of students that are coming from across the globe to go and learn the African music. Don't you want to bring me here again? You know, what is nice, people, is to share the experience that you've got with people. Because I cannot always leave myself with all these instruments and just hold it and then I don't want to share it. And most South African artists, we are like that. You know? And that is why most people are not known. Because you keep things inside yourself, people are also going to just put you where you are. But the minute you start to maneuver and you start playing with people, then there's so much. Oh, people, man, I don't know what to say. I like to thank all of you, the sound men and the cameramen and everybody that is here. And with all my heart, I love you people.
Cool. Okay, cool. So yeah, guys, cool. We actually just came to that time. That's the time of the session because we finished. However, I guess you guys would agree with me that today you've learned that actually you don't need to pay money to make yourself calm. You've got everything that you need within you, you know, especially as creatives. You know, what we need, breathing, you know, we've got it. You can do it, you know. You might not need a djembe, but if you get a drum, you can create a beat. You know, anything that you come across, you know. It could be using your hands, you know, using your voice. You know, I mean, when you're kind of like stressful and you start singing, that heals you. You know, so there's different ways of meditating and using what we have, the necessary tools that we have as creatives. So cool, I hope everyone enjoyed this session. Cool, great stuff. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
The Basha Uhuru Creative Uprising Festival is extremely important, especially during this time when there's been so much hardship, so much anxiety, so much stress, not only in our country but around the world with the COVID. And you definitely need to be exposed to spaces that bring joy to you and take your mind away from everything else that's really going on. And there is nothing on earth that can do that better than the arts in every form that art comes in.
Platforms like Basha Uhuru are important because this is a huge stepping stone for us in the creative industry, because to propel forward and to move forward, we really do need to know where we come from.
Coming to you live from the Basha Uhuru
Creative Uprising 2020!
I think it's really important that the heart and soul of the creative industry resides in the Constitution Hill, because constitutionality is about everybody having access. And we're better to make the heart of the creative industry in a space that represents everybody equally.
I think it is important now, more than ever, for festivals such as Basha Uhuru to sort of empower artists and empower the youth. With the COVID pandemic as well, a lot of artists sort of don't have food on their plates, you know what I mean? There was no money coming in. And something like this sort of sends that message that we can overcome anything.
My message for the youth of South Africa is learning is something we will never stop doing. Maybe we get slower as we grow, but when you're younger, learn as much as you can. Learn about how can I make this thing make sense as an entrepreneur, as an artist. So I think if we use that energy and we focus it and we always stay curious, you know.
Basha Uhuru Freedom Festival is all about commemorating the youth of 1976, and through the festival we get to focus on the freedom of creative expression, artistic expression.
It's all